Dímelo, dímelo, bro. Dominican York. What's going on, mi gente? What the is going on? No, we do. Straight into it. This one is called Aoud Cafe by Mancera. Mancera's Aoud Cafe, man. We know they got great atomizers. Off curtain for sure. So you assume it's got coffee. I assume it's got. This is actually going to be my first wearing. I don't know what I'm getting exactly. It's almost like a coffee floral. What's going on here? I'm on for Grantica. Let's see what the main accords are. Across the top, coffee, woody, warm, spicy, sweet, amber, musky, fruity, floral, powdery. So I'm getting a lot of the flowers, believe it or not. I'm picking up a lot of the flowers. I don't know if that's what everybody picks up. Almost doesn't feel as strong or as deep a scent as Amor Cafe. Aoud Cafe seems lighter. It's that floral component. I think that's maybe an illusion, but I like this. I enjoy it. It's almost more spring appropriate than Amor Cafe, of course. Amor Cafe, everybody's going to assume is a winter staple or a winter or fall only, but I'll wear Amor Cafe in the summertime too. You just got to know how to spray and when to spray, and a lot of times you're indoors too, right? And then sometimes you go out in the heat, that can intensify the scent, and you go back indoors and you're pumping. So, there's a lot of things about scent that are variables that all of us have to learn to adapt and understand how do you take advantage of those situations. Because I go off mood. I don't really go off season. Season does play part in that equation, but not as heavily as mood. I'm more a mood guy. And I guess, you can't say it's seasonal in that fashion. But Aoud Cafe, I am getting the coffee mixed in there. I'm not really picking up anything woody, though. I'm really getting like a coffee, sweet, flowery, and I'm not really getting fruity. I mean, there's a sense of it. Now, I've got other things mixed under my skin. This is kind of my scent of the morning that I'm just kind of layering over, honestly, other things that I've worn. So there might be things creeping up under there that are not allowing the scent to develop. And obviously, that's 100% the answer. So I apologize for that fact. But I'm just letting you know, I pick up coffee, a little bit of sweet, and a lot of floral components to my nose. But let's put it on strip. Yeah, I do get more of a light coffee. I don't know, like a hint of espresso or something, like a light, not espresso, but a hint of a lighter roast with some floral components so far. Again, that's not the dry down. Later on, I'm going to experience something else, I hope. And I think I do from what I remember because I've had this on test strip and gone back to it days later or a day later. I forgot. I do that with my scents when I get them in. I do get them on tester and I let them see how long they stay on strip. Some won't last to the end of the day. Not many, but a lot of the ones I buy do last several days. And they'll go away after 2 days or after 3 days, some after a week. But Amor Cafe, sorry, I keep talking about Amor Cafe. This is Aoud Cafe, the less popular cousin. And definitely a little more floral bouquet in there. I wonder what the note breakdown is. That's what I haven't looked at. All right, so this is on Fragrantica again with a grain of salt. Top notes, black currant, bergamot, and peach. Middle notes, coffee, amber, floral notes. Base notes, woody notes, sweet notes, and white musk. So I'm assuming this woody and sweet, musky dry down is what I remember on the strip later on, because the coffee kind of dissipates and goes away, and it becomes more of an ambery, sweet kind of scent from what I remember. Again, the dry down was so long ago that I don't know. You know what I mean? Going through all the frags, you rotate. And today I woke up, La Mente se me pegó. You know, this was at the front of the Mancera rack, and I was like, wow, Aoud Café? Yeah, pero está buenísimo, loco. Let's go to the other arm, because I already sprayed that one. And I do a little bit of clothes, you know. This is good. It's more perfume. It reminds me of a great perfumery of coffee and oud. You know what I mean? The oud is not, it's not medicinal. It's not that apparent. It's not overbearing. There's not even really a oud note in here, according to Fragrantica. I need to go to Mancera's website. Let's see what Mancera says about this. Oud Vanille, so it's not. Let's see if I find it. There it goes. Wow, it might not be available on Mancera's website anymore. So let's go. Mother sucker. So I am on their website, but when you go to the US site, for some reason it pulls Aoud Café off the US site. So before actually continuing with the pop-up and showing that I'm going to the US site, I'm probably on their Paris or their other site from another country, and it says the top notes are peach, black currant, bergamot. Heart notes are amber, black coffee, and then base notes are intense oud, woody notes, sensual white musk. So it is intense oud. There's no fruity notes at the bottom like Fragrantica said. So again, I'm glad that I went to the website and I went through the trouble. Thank you guys for being patient. Again, top notes, peach, black currant, bergamot, which I think is identical to what Fragrantica was saying. But then the heart note had something else on Fragrantica besides the amber and the black coffee. As a matter of fact. Yeah, they said floral notes in the middle. And Mancera doesn't say that. And then they say sweet notes at the base. And then instead, Mancera says intense oud, woody notes, and sensual white musk. There is no fruity notes at the bottom. The fruit you're getting is from the peach and the black currant that linger throughout, I guess, hopefully through the mid at least, because that amber and black coffee are the heart. So a sweet coffee, black coffee, by the way. Yeah, the US site may be not available to buy. So you might have to go through foreign shipping if you're going to Mancera. Obviously, you're not. You're going to go to a third party or discounter site because these are readily available. I think you can get this as low as 60 some odd bucks, 70 some odd bucks if you do your shopping. You know, retail's like 180 bucks. And I am a Mancera guy, honestly. I really am. They're so great and they're so affordable. You can find them in that $50 to $60 range for many. There are some that are approaching that $100 mark, but many you can get for 50 to 70 bucks. Again, Aoud Café, the star of the show. Thank you guys for hanging out with your Uncle Bo. Que Dios te bendiga. Peace.